Can I just ask what you're up to today?
I live here.
You live in Soho?
I live in Covent Garden, yeah,
Okay, how long have you lived here?
since 1963.
All right, so has it changed a lot since you started living here?
The fabric of the place hasn't changed a great deal, but the character has.
Yeah.
This is just a tourist area. It's what you might call Disneyland.
Can I ask what you're up to today?
I'm visiting, I'm looking for Copal. I don't know if I'm gonna burn it tonight, some shamanic ritual.
What's Copal?
Copal is tree resin, amber.
What is shamanic?
I would say it's a very old medicine and a way of connecting with nature, which also includes oneself and also includes the earth and the cosmos.
Après, c'était que j'ai bien fait de follow-up parce qu'il m'a pas répondu à mon premier email et finalement on allait voir. Ça c'était la veille.
I'm 74 years old, but again, age is no barrier to style. Everybody should do it, but they don't. They get to a certain age and they turn off. They develop big beer bellies, wear shorts and a baseball cap, and they think they're... Well, there's a bit more to life than that.
Can I ask what you do?
I'm actually a painter.
Okay.
I'm also a model as well.
How would you describe your style of art?
My style of art is actually it's a combination. One's a very subjective style, which is very surrealist, and the other one's very pop orientated, which is easy to look at. So one's very subjective, and that's the real art. The other stuff's called sort of fluffy, which a lot of the art today is. It's all fluffy. It's all done online. Everybody thinks they're an artist, but they're not really.
How would you say your style has developed in your time as an artist?
My style? I just think I've just developed as a human being, quite frankly. And I mean, what you see now of me is what I am. I've always been like this when I was younger. I'm a creative person. I live in a creative bubble. So I've grown like that as I got older and older. And it's a light bulb moment. When you're young, you turn it on and you keep it on. And as you get older, when you get to my point, it's really like the sun. And that's why you picked up on me, probably. I look different.
Stand up beside the fireplace, take that love from off your face. You ain't ever gonna buy my heart out. All together now.
I used to be suicidal for a short period of time, which is very good, because I gave reason why to live.
Do you think that suffering is an inevitability for humans?
If no one suffers, then they're not prepared. It's our challenges. When you face the challenges and you overcome them, then you are prepared for that challenges again and you grow and become stronger. Anyway, it's with suffering that provokes change, and then with love it makes that change positive.
Well, would you say that just personally life has got better, life gets better as you get older?
I think it depends what you put into life. My life's always been good, always. Always been good. I've always had a positive, I've got self-esteem, confidence. A lot of people haven't got it. But I was born that way, so maybe you picked me because I'm an oddball, really. Most people are not like me. In fact, you're going to go a long way to find someone else like me on the street, definitely, without a doubt. I'm unique.
And do you have any regrets?
No. I always say to people, even what you're doing, whatever your thing is, just do it, because if you don't do it, you'll have regrets. Just try it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. At least you tried it, and it didn't work for you, so you move on. And life's like that. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. But if you don't want to go up or down, then don't do anything. Just sit indoors and vegetate and look at the four walls, or watch TV.
Do you not think that striving for a peaceful and calm life, rather than one with huge successes and failures, is a good thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing, yeah. You need the lion in the jungle. Let's put it that way. Everybody needs to be scared occasionally. Of course, creativity is built on that, really. It's built on kind of relationships that maybe don't work properly. There's aggravation. But if you've got a nice, cool, laid-back attitude, then you won't do anything exciting. It has to be built on experience, and you have to have the ups and downs that go with it. Therefore, you do need the tiger in the jungle. Otherwise, it would be mediocre. We'll all be tripping over one another, not doing nothing.
Well, you can't really be successful in life if you're not living for others. I've learned that.
Tell me more about that philosophy.
Well, when you look at all the most successful people, the richest people, such as Bill Gates, the late Steve Jobs, they started off with a dream of bettering the lives of those around them, and by coincidence, not by fluke, just so the way things are, the way we've evolved, they've turned out to be the most successful people on the planet. I like to live my life, just try to be good, and then good things seem to happen. Ever since I started living more for others, I've become a little bit more wealthy. Not massively, been a lot happier, been exponentially happier.
Is there one event in your life that's brought you the most happiness?
So it'd have to be two. It'd be the birth of my niece and nephew. The nephew was pretty special. He's my godson, and he nearly didn't make it. It was quite harrowing, but from the absolute despair, the absolute fright of him maybe not making it through, to the moments after to now when he's like over a year old, and he's hefty, he's strong, he's an absolute delight to be around. So that's brought me the most to life. And the contrast from the lowest to the highest is what's brought me the most joy.
The moment of most pleasure was when I was meditating, and I think this is not necessarily the point of meditation, but it allows you to see that there is much more to reality than our own perspective of reality, which is I felt a very union with the cosmos, and I had a sensation of an overflowing pleasure that lasted about 5 seconds. I left an impression that, like whatever happens here, whatever happens to humanity and myself, I don't know, everybody dies. Oh, well, it's not that big of a deal.
What do you think of the state of humanity at the moment?
I think it's fine. Progress is not continuous. I have faith for humanity. I think that we will evolve to be much more loving and peaceful beings, but I also think that time travel and traveling at the speed of light is much more likely to occur beforehand.
Most people carry around a worry or two that's predominant to them.
Baggage.
Yeah.
I don't know baggage, I mean shopping. I've only got me shopping.
That's your only baggage?
My only baggage. Forget baggage, got no time for it.
So you
makes you ill.
You don't have, there's not one worry that pops up in your head quite a lot?
No, not really. Even mortality is just a sideline. I know I'm going to die of mortality. I mean, at my age, I've got 2 feet in the grave anyway, nearly. So what's the point? What's the point in worrying about it?
Is there something that's going on at the moment that gives you the most optimism for the future?
Yeah, I think even with the Brexit thing and also the Trump thing, at the end of the day, again, what we got the lion in the jungle. It's roughing it all up. And something's going to come out. I don't care what you say. It's going to work out okay in the end. I don't even think about it.
So you think Trump is a good thing for the future of the world?
Eventually, it will be kicked out. They may even impeach him, I think. But what he's done is ruffled everybody's feathers. People do need to be ruffled. Maybe it might be the kind of revolutionary thing in me as a teenager. Maybe I like anti-establishment, subcultures. I love it. I'm a socialist. I'm a Labour man. But the way they're going, they're becoming ridiculous at the end of the day. You have to stand up and be candid. Of course, with Trump, what Trump's done, he's done exactly that. He's stood up and said what he believes in. And people don't like it. I don't particularly like some of the stuff he says. I like the fact that he's ruffled people's feathers. And I know full well that he won't last anyway. So for me, that's a good thing. He won't last anyway. But it's great that he's actually ruffled everybody up. Stirred up the porridge. It's got a bit more salt in there, a bit more pepper. Well, bang a bit of jam in there, stir it up. See what comes out. Well, they don't taste too bad after all.
Yeah, my religion is also slash my philosophy. I've been quite philosophical at a young age, but decided not to go into philosophy, just kind of to develop it for myself. And a decision I made in October 2015, kind of specific. I decided to do something which I was afraid to do, but I felt in my gut I had to do, which was simply just a decision of state of mind. And I decided that anything is possible. Anything can be yes, anything can be no, and anything goes, because like with this, it really allows any thought, any philosophy to stay in my mind for as long as it wants, and it lends a lot of flexibility of possibilities of philosophical questions and questions about reality. Anything can be, it can counter each other, it can be paradox, it can be very counterintuitive, and because I don't have anything that's firm, anything can come, anything can mix with anything, so it gives a lot more freedom of flow.
So rather than in a conventional sense a religion where you
adopted certain dogmas.
Yeah, you've adopted a religion which is flexible and open to change.
Yes, it embraces change. No fixed, concrete, never put anything concrete. The point of my religion, which goes unnamed, is that it's definitely not to get answers, but almost like to continue producing questions. And it's not to try to find rocks, but to find streams. So I don't really imagine myself try to set what I want to do in life, but I have faith in myself that I'm going down the path that I most want, because it's a path I give myself freedom. And when I made that choice, I was afraid to make it because I was afraid I would lose sanity, because I would let go of everything, nothing to hold on to. But now I feel that if I didn't make that choice, that I would have gone insane, because it's a part of me that's there, and if I suppress it, it would try to come out, and something I would have to suppress my whole life. Because reality, it's very different to what we actually perceive of it. And to better understand reality in itself, it's the best place to start is at how we perceive reality, perception of it. And how we fabricate like our own notions of reality and philosophies based on so little, and yet it can seem so meaningful. And why do we evolve philosophical and spiritual mindset? What evolutionary benefit does that have? If it's selection, survival of the fittest, why did that come into place? I like that question. It's one of those questions which is more harder to give answers to.
What is the biological incentive? Yeah, what is the evolutionary incentive of thinking?
Yes, especially like spiritually, like how can that help you survive and reproduce?
Is it not, do you think, in order to create groups that are coherent and work together?
So that you can share philosophical ideas and feel connected to one another in a deeper level. I like that, yes. I'll take that into consideration.
Humans are biologically
animals.
We're social animals, so anything that promotes cohesion is good biologically.
Thank you. Yes, I will go down this path now and explore it even more so. That's nice.
You say I'm crazy. You don't think I know what you got. Find a word for me, baby. No, I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy. Bit of Sam Smith there, thank you very much. And it's called You Know I'm Not the Only